So, Mattel figures, they're supposed to scale with each other. That's part of the reason why Hasbro's line was so bad. Because Velociraptors were bigger than the Indominus in some cases. But there's still one really, really undersized dinosaur, and that is the Carcharodontosaurus. So, the Carcharodontosaurus, it's big, but so standard Mattel figures, they're in the 115 to the 120 scale, and the Carcharodontosaurus is in the 145 scale. So it's half or a third of the size it's supposed to be. Like, it's more in scale with a Hot Wheels car than it will ever be with a Mattel human figure, or an Attack Pack figure, or any Mattel figure. So, honestly, because I mean, the real life Carcharodontosaurus, it's bigger than the Giga, and everyone sleeps on the Carcharodontosaurus. Like, in some cases, like, it's longer than the T-Rex, and it is bigger than the T-Rex. It's not quite as heavy as the T-Rex, but seriously, I mean, the Carcharodontosaurus, it's huge, honestly. Like, it's supposed to be so much bigger, and, like, honestly, it could, I mean, they just need to make, in Jurassic World 4, or whenever they're making it, I mean, if they make the Carcharodontosaurus like a villain or a big dinosaur, Mattel's possibly gonna make one that's accurately scaled. Like, this thing needs to be, like, I'm not saying it's a bad figure, it's great, but just, like, this thing needs to be, like, well, I slightly get it, because otherwise you would think that the Carcharodontosaurus is a major dinosaur in the films. Yet really it's not, so everyone basically just sleeps on it. No one notices. No one's ever really pointed out this fact. And I mean, how much cooler would it be if the Carcharodontosaurus was accurately sized and people acknowledged that, yes, it's longer than the T-Rex. Like, this thing outsizes the Giga in real life. So, Mattel just kind of ignored the fact that the Carcharodontosaurus, it's a big chonker. Like, it's just really big. And I get that it needed to be that size for the capture gear and stuff, but hey, I just think it's a bit crazy how small it is compared to what it needs to be to actually scale with the figures. And I know they're not making huge figures just to scale. Like, they slightly had a missed opportunity to make a really big best-selling product, because that year there were no new movies. There was only Camp Cretaceous stuff, and the worst ever season of it, because season 4. So, yeah, this is probably the biggest stuff up they've done with scaling, but I still love the Carchar. At least Evolution 2 will always acknowledge that the Carcharodontosaurus is a big chonker.